Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GPWC's the season premiere, as we will be seeing CM Punk making his debut here on GPWC's and in GPW after the hellacious ending to opening night. We will also be determining the first two competitors for the GPW No Boundaries Championship, as we will be seeing Darby Allin and Javon Evans and Charlie Dempsey take on Jacob Fatu. I am absolutely ecstatic for the night, ladies and gentlemen, but also not to mention we will be holding a huge GPW Women's World Championship #1 Contenders Battle Royal. The winner of this matchup will be facing the GPW Women's World Champion Kairi Sane next time on GPWC's, and we will get into details about that later. But your main event of this evening, we will try to believe, as Joe Hendry goes one-on-one with the GPW ENT champion Dragon Lee with his championship on the line. Is Joe Hendry going to be able to knock off the Work Dragon in your main event tonight? But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off tonight's action in style. We're going to determine the first competitor for the GPW No Boundaries Championship. And if you want to talk about breaking boundaries, Darby Allin is definitely one of those men to do so. GPW Internet Champion. He was, going after Sean Spears for a while, and as you can see, making his way down to the ring, the young OG, Javon Evans. Javon, he has been an absolute breakthrough here on GPW, had amazing matches with Carlito, has had a couple of great one-on-one interactions, had a great one-on-one matchup for the world title against former champion Hangman Page at GPW Homesick. What a maneuver there from Javon Evans, able to maneuver Darby Allin in such a way. Oh, Darby just utilizing that power. And wait a minute now, Darby Allin catching a knee right under the chin of the young OG. And look at this, trying to pull him in for a DDT, but Javon Evans with the body shots. Javon Evans not going to take that lightly. Big springboard clothesline takes him down. Javon Evans rolls him out into an enziguri, beautifully delivered. And wait a minute now, Darby, ducks a clothesline. Darby Allin continues, and look at this now, pulls in Javon Evans. Bam! What a lariat. Javon Evans, wait a minute now, holding on to the ropes. Darby Allin, there he goes to the floor with the springboard drop kick and a tope con hilo. Darby Allin with that smash mouth style of offense continues to fire away. Javon Evans knocks down Darby Allin, and he goes sailing over the top. Roundhouse kick in the middle of the ring again into the Spanish Fly. And what is this? Springboard frog splash. Darby Allin moves out of the way. Dark Matter drops him right on his head. And wait a minute now, Javon Evans trying to retreat to the second rope, but Darby, what a swinging neck breaker. Darby Allin now gonna sit right on top of Javon Evans, hook both legs, but Javon Evans just pushes him off. And wait a minute now, Darby Allin off of the ropes, sends him away with a Hurricane Rana. Twisting drop kick, that was beautiful. But now Javon Evans, he's in trouble. Net catches him with the wheel kick. Javon Evans gonna take control of this matchup. And look at this now, catches Darby's leg, and Javon, he is not taking it lightly here. He's taking the offense full to Darby. And Darby Allin with all that power. Code red from the second rope. Darby Allin could actually score the victory here. Javon Evans with the kick out. Matchup continues. Javon with the strikes. Darby Allin knocks him down. Javon Evans back up to his feet again with the flurry of offense. But Darby with a German suplex. And wait a minute now, pulls in Javon Evans and turns him inside out. Javon Evans avoids the senton. And look at this snap German suplex. Darby Allin now, you can just see the welt starting to form. Look at the back. You can just see right below or right next to his spine. Wait a minute now, Darby Allin, he's gonna go to the top. Coffin drop. No. The young OG slips out of that one. And look at this now, lighting up Darby Allin with the offense. Takes him down. Spanish Fly follows up with a cutter. Javon Evans, he might have just knocked out Darby Allin. Is he gonna compete for the No Boundaries title? No. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it will be a four-way dance to determine the first ever GPW No Boundaries champion, and right now they are setting the precedent as Javon Evans. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought he was going to go for the OG cutter, but wait a minute. Darby rolling up Javon. Javon Evans trying to inch his leg closer to that rope. I think he actually touched it. The referee called it off. Now Javon Evans pulling Darby Allin in the middle of the ring, rolls him down. Javon could have it. Wait. Darby Allin manipulating the weight here. And look at this now, hooking the legs. Darby Allin steals it. Darby Allin with a quick and sudden victory. Darby Allin with all that pain across his chest. You can just see it. But Darby Allin will be now competing for the GPW No Boundaries Championship next week on GPWC's. Well, I say next week, next episode. Welcome, your GPW General Manager of C's, Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland made his presence known after the Oba Femi matchup at GPW opening night. What does he gotta say? Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, the new GPW Internet Champion, Ricochet. And well, Adam Copeland already saying he's figured out Ricochet's challenger for the GPW Internet Championship. Wait a minute, who the hell? That's Michin! That's Michin! What the hell is she doing? She's attacking Ricochet! Oh! Ricochet goes face first into the apron. And wait a minute now, what is she about to do to him? Oh! Goes crashing right into the stairs. Whoa, you got your wish, Ricochet. And it looks like at GPW Pressure, Ricochet will go one-on-one with Michin for the GPW Internet Championship in a viewer's choice match. If you're a little bit familiar with GPW, you already know the deal. But if you are just now tuning in to GPW and you don't know what the viewer's choice matchup is, simply put, I put out a poll a couple of days ago and asked you guys to vote on which matchup you want to see these two compete in. And, well, overwhelmingly, you guys still have one more day to cast your votes before everything is official. So if you want to see a ladder match, a street fight, or a tables match for the Internet Championship, go vote on that poll on the community tab, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, we are going to be determining the #1 contender for the GPW Women's World Championship. Making her way down to the ring, former GPW Women's World Champion and current WWE Women's Speed Champion, Candice LeRae, making her way down to the ring as well. Former GPW Women's World Champion, well, the actual former champion at the moment, Cora Jade. Tatum Paxley, she has been making waves over the past couple of months. Not really a lot of dates, but now Tatum Paxley making her way down to the ring. She's got a little bit more improved and making her way down to the ring as well. And NXT, current, the prodigy, it says it all. Roxanne Perez, a two-time NXT Women's Champion, had multiple opportunities at the Women's World title. Making her way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, debuting here in GPW is Lola Vice, that UFC background, formerly known as Valerie Lareda. She's ready to walk in with an upset of a lifetime. And making her way down to the ring as well, Chelsea Green, the inaugural Women's United States Champion from WWE. And here comes the juggernaut, ladies and gentlemen. It was at GPW opening night. This was the woman that went one-on-one with Kairi Sane. If it wasn't for Kairi literally elbowing her head to knock her out, she would have not lost that match. But look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sol Ruka making her debut here on GPW. 8 women in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, and one of them is going to walk out with an opportunity at the GPW Women's World Championship next week. Or, when I say next week, just know I mean next episode, because I'm not going to keep acting like I'm on target here. But right now, look at this, Jordan Grace just piling up Tatum Paxley.
It was actually not too long ago that I saw Jordynne Grace and Tatum Paxley on the channel. If you have not seen the NXT versus TNA War video, we'll go and check that one out. It was a pretty good video, not gonna lie. But also, thank you guys for the support on the Hurricane video as well. I said it recently as well in the live rounds episode that you're gonna see in a couple days. You'll see what I mean in a few days. But yeah, I just can't help but appreciate you guys, and just wanted to break kayfabe there for a second to just appreciate y'all. But as you can see now, everybody, they're a little bit teetered, a little bit tottered. Roxanne Perez trying to eliminate the Women's United States Champion, but right now, Sol Ruca, whoa, she almost cross-bodied Candice LeRae, moved out of the way, and Lola Vice might be in trouble. Chelsea Green on the up-and-ups right now, trying to eliminate her. Tatum Paxley could be eliminating Cora, but no, stops her in her tracks. Oh, double slam from Sol Ruca and Lola Vice. Oh, drop kick from Sol Ruca out of the corner. And wait a minute, whoa, Chelsea Green holding on again. And Candice LeRae, oh man, missile drop kick. And wait a minute, Sol Ruca hanging on, no. Sol Ruca nearly got eliminated there. And wait a minute now, backpack facebuster from Tatum Paxley. And there goes Candice LeRae, and Tatum Paxley to soon follow. Oh my God, we've had 2 eliminations already. Down to 6, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a minute now, might be down to 5. Roxanne Perez, she missed Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca, she's been holding on for a good majority of this matchup. Jordynne Grace, military press drop onto the former champion. And now Sol Ruca trying to take advantage. There goes Roxanne Perez rather. I don't know why I said Cora Jade. Maybe it's because of their friendship synergy. I don't know. But Jordynne Grace now, look at this, has Cora Jade up. Atomic drop right on the ass. Lola Vice has eliminated Jordynne Grace. Down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. Lola Vice, I think oh my God, she did. Here's some payback for you, Lola. And wait a minute now, Cora Jade rolls her out. Super kick to Chelsea Green. Everybody's being opened up here. I have no idea why that happened. Super kick to Lola Vice. There she goes out of the ring. And there goes Cora. We are down to 2. And it's down to 2 women who have not competed. Wait a minute. Sol Ruca with the upset of the century wins the Battle Royal and will now go one-on-one with Kairi Sane for the GPW Women's World Championship. We definitely got to get her looked at. That is a cut right above the head, right above the eyebrow. It could have some concussion damage, but all we know is let's hope that she is in shape, because next time on GPWCs, we're going to see it. Kairi Sane defends the GPW Women's World Championship against the Soul Surfer herself, Sol Ruca, the Soul Snatcher. I'm surprised she didn't pull out a Soul Snatcher in this matchup. I just saw that recently in the NXT video too. She pulled out a Soul Snatcher in Battle Royal. Would you believe that? But also, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the confrontation from Brooks Jensen and Eric Rowan at GPW opening night. And Brooks Jensen has vowed to go through all of the Wyatts. And Brooks Jensen still has yet to go on with Nikki Cross. And I have no idea how that's going to go, but all I know is it is official, and you will see it at GPW Pressure, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a certainly interesting matchup, to say the least. Making their way down to the ring, it's actually going to be the man Charlie Dempsey, the son of William Regal, who will be competing here tonight. Alongside with Bruiserweight Pete Dunne and the GPW National Champion Ludwig Kaiser. They are now known as the Council. They're going to be going one-on-one with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu had a phenomenal showing at GPW opening night in his debut when he went one-on-one with Ludwig Kaiser for the GPW National Championship. But it was to these 2 men. It was up to Pete Dunne and Charlie Dempsey who would compete, or they wouldn't compete, they would interfere in the matchup while the referee's back was turned, checking on Ludwig Kaiser, and they would allow Charlie Dempsey to use the brass knuckles, the famous power of the punch, right on Jacob Fatu's head on the outside, and Ludwig Kaiser would take control with the Imperial DDT and retain the championship that way. But you can see already that this has been a slugfest, and you can just see that Charlie Dempsey trying to choke out the Samoan Werewolf as Jacob Fatu, whoa, look at this, just powering Charlie Dempsey up and just drops him into the corner. But wait a minute now, Jacob Fatu, big Samoan drop. Charlie Dempsey goes crashing down to the mat. And now Jacob Fatu hooks the leg, could have it here. And ladies and gentlemen, I also forgot to mention that this is one of our other No Boundaries Championship qualifying matchups here tonight. We already saw Darby Allin defeat Javon Evans in the opening of this show to earn the first spot in that matchup. Is it going to be Jacob or is it going to be Charlie Dempsey competing? Oh my God, Jacob Fatu, what a super kick. And look at this now, pulls him in for a big Falcon Arrow. And wait a minute, Dempsey takes control with a DDT. And now Jacob Fatu follows up with a Uranagi diving splash. Good Lord. Jacob Fatu is an absolute animal. I mean, he's the Samoan werewolf for a reason, but wait a minute now. Charlie Dempsey, wait a minute, he's got like a crossface chicken wing. Yes, oh, maybe that's a normal chicken wing. Oh, Jacob Fatu, he's about his wings. He elbows him right in the mush. And now Jacob Fatu, he nails him right in the throat. That's what happens when you eat a biscuit from Popeye. But Jacob Fatu with the Samoan splash, he hooks the leg, but I think Pete Dunne might have removed the turnbuckle. The referee was distracted. Jacob Fatu's not even going to try to go for the pinfall. And wait a minute now, Jacob Fatu's just arguing with the counsel on the outside and the referee. But look at this now, Jacob just trying to drop him with a Uranagi in the middle of the ring. And Charlie Dempsey with a clothesline sends him to the floor. And wait a minute now, Charlie Dempsey, he's going to try to take control again as he gets Jacob Fatu back in the ring. Good Lord, nearly sent Charlie Dempsey into the cheap seats. But look at this now, Charlie again, fires away with the right hands. Charlie Dempsey now, attacking the arm of Jacob Fatu, trying to take him down. And Fatu flies over the top. But wait a minute now, Dempsey, he's undoing that turnbuckle again. And Jacob Fatu makes him eat a super kick. But wait a minute, power of the punch incoming. But wait a minute, the referee saw that in plain sight. And Charlie Dempsey is going to be disqualified here. Jacob Fatu has won this matchup by disqualification, but I don't even think they care. The council just laying waste to Jacob Fatu. Good Lord. Oh man, and they're not done. After a dragon suplex, Pete Dunne looking to set the bitter end on Jacob. What the hell? Oh my God! Our savior, our God. Tama Tonga makes his way down to the ring. And what the hell does he have in mind? His fellow bloodline brethren. Wait a minute. That's Tonga Loa. The Gorillas are here. The Gorillas of Destiny are fighting with the council. And Tonga Loa with a big right hand on the outside. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga taking care of business on the inside of the ring. And Tonga, boom, nails the champion right in the face. Jacob Fatu nails the moonsault. Jacob Fatu and the Gorillas of Destiny. The new blood has emerged. And Jacob Fatu stands tall with an opportunity at the No Boundaries Championship. Wesley just took a shot at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been, as everyone knows, he's been put on the shelf. Kevin Owens is not supposed to be wrestling at the moment. He's got neck surgery. Oh my God! Just slammed Wesley's hand into the fucking car, and he just sent him through the car window. Kevin Owens just walking away. Kevin Owens with a broken neck just threw a man through a fucking car window. Well, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk makes his way down to the ring. The best in the world. CM Punk made his presence known at GPW opening night. You can hear this crowd. They are absolutely unglued for the straight edge savior. The voice of the voiceless is going to show why he is here tonight. He is going to tell everybody why he has decided to step into GPW right before he has one of the biggest matchups of his career. Speaking of interruptions, that is the man that Will Ospreay beat to become the GPW World Champion, Swerve Strickland. Certainly a low blow to Swerve and Swerve Strickland. He's throwing hands with CM Punk. CM Punk gonna be fighting back. CM Punk trying to go for the GTS, trying to put Swerve to sleep. But oh no. Swerve trying to end Punk's career in GPW before it can even start. And CM Punk just firing away on Swerve. Big knee to the face. And now Swerve Strickland going right after Punk and sends him to the floor. And now he's just not letting up on the attack. Swerve Strickland not letting Punk get any bit of spotlight. Swerve Strickland definitely a little bit jealous about CM Punk stealing the spotlight away from his matchup with Will Ospreay. And Swerve, I mean, you would think he would want to be the GPW World Champion right now, but right now it looks like he's got bigger problems as security holds Swerve back from attacking. Oh no, come on. It's not over. You can hear this crowd there just getting hotter and hotter for the attack. And now CM Punk and Swerve are going to be firing away on each other at the top of the ramp. We got cops involved. We got security. We got producers. We got referees. They can't be broken up. Jesus Christ, somebody get some sort of leadway here. But ladies and gentlemen, that was to officially announce CM Punk's debut. GPW, he will be going one-on-one with Swerve Strickland at GPW Pressure, and if CM Punk is able to best Swerve, CM Punk will get a matchup of any choosing next time on GPW. But Swerve Strickland, he will get a World Championship match if he can defeat CM Punk. But also just signed not too long ago, ladies and gentlemen, the Council, Charlie Dempsey and Pete Dunne, step into the ring for the first time as a team against the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa of the New Blood. And it looks like faction warfare is already starting to kick off. But ladies and gentlemen, we will also be seeing the No Boundaries tournament qualifying matchups continue on as the former GPW Women's World Champion Cora Jade will be stepping into the ring with the current NXT North American Champion Ricky Saints in one of our qualifying matchups, but also in our second qualifying matchup. After Drew McIntyre would defeat Joe Hendry at GPW opening night, he would earn himself an opportunity for this qualifier. And Lexis King, making his return to GPW, looks to do the same. And Lexis, the Heritage Cup champion, not going to take any punches. But ladies and gentlemen, our next episode of GPWCs will be taking place on April 29th, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want us to tune in on that, it will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This one had to come out a little bit later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but we appreciate you tuning in nonetheless. Kairi Sane Sol Ruka for the Women's World Championship. We will also be seeing Will Ospreay take on Hook in a big non-title matchup as Will Ospreay steps into the ring for the first time as the GPW World Champion. And Hook, the former GPW Tag Team Champion, is set to knock out the World Champion and maybe earn an opportunity to be his next challenger. And Javon Evans, the young OG we saw earlier tonight, he put up one hell of a competition against Darby Allin, and somebody who has a lot of familiarity with Darby Allin, the man that he feuded with for the GPW Internet Champion. Javon Evans goes one-on-one with Sean Spears. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening, the championship exclusive to GPWCs, the GPW ENT Championship, defended by Dragon Lee, as he goes one-on-one with Joe Hendry. The former GPW World Tag Team Champion, the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion Joe Hendry makes his way down to the ring to compete for an ENT Championship matchup. And Joe Hendry, you can see him scouted by his tag team partner Bronson Reed, but making his way down to the ring, the Work Dragon, Dragon Lee, the GPW ENT Champion, the inaugural ENT Champion. He has not lost that belt since he won it back in October I want to say, I believe it was October. But GPW, regardless of time, Dragon Lee has held that belt the same amount. And look at this now, ladies and gentlemen, your main event is underway. ENT Championship on the line here on GPWC's Joe Hendry looking to add another championship to his repertoire. Bronson Reed has added 2 titles to his repertoire during his time in GPW. Former GPW Tag Team Champion with Joe Hendry alongside with a GPW National title reign. Only lasted about 4 days, but that was because Bronson Reed was not pinned in a fatal 4-way, determining the next champion. And that champion would be the current champion that we saw earlier tonight, Ludwig Kaiser. But look at this now, Dragon Lee gonna go right after Joe Hendry right here, gonna take the offense to Joe Hendry to begin this one. And look at this now, Bronson Reed on the outside. What is he doing? Joe Hendry with a big knee. He just throws in a kendo stick to Joe Hendry. Hendry's very confused. He picks up the kendo stick and just throws it out. Doesn't want this match to end that way. But look at this now, Dragon Lee trying to roll up Joe Hendry. Dragon Lee could steal it. No. Joe Hendry nearly got put away there by the work dragon. Dragon Lee takes him down. Whoa, trying to go for a Hurricane Rana. Joe Hendry just pops him off. And look at this now, pulls him up to his feet. Whoa, swinging neck breaker, beautifully delivered by the local hero, the inspirational one, whatever you want to call him. And you know, if you believe in Joe Hendry, put a like and subscribe down in the comments, because let's just say that Joe Hendry, he's going to be a big driving force here on GPW in this season. And wait a minute, Joe Hendry counters out of the powerbomb position that Dragon Lee was looking for. Joe Hendry, sack of shit, throws Dragon Lee away. But wait a minute now, he hooks the leg. Bronson Reed took off the turnbuckle pad, and Dragon Lee kicks out before there was even a pinfall. And Dragon Lee now, wait a minute now, he's going to take control with the Hurricane Rana. I think Bronson Reed was trying to help, but I think that just gave him a destroyer and a knee right under the chin. But wait a minute now, Bronson Reed distracting the referee, and Dragon Lee is just watching on. But wait a minute, Joe Hendry grabbing the rope. Regardless, the matchup continues. The referee not even paying attention. I'm surprised Bronson Reed hasn't been kicked out at this point, but Joe Hendry, he's getting his second win, so to speak, right now. Dragon Lee into the corner, gets eaten with a clothesline. And now, Joe Hendry gonna climb to the top. Oh my God, the Hendry Hurricane! Joe Hendry with a big splash off of the top rope, hooks the leg. No, Dragon Lee gets the kick out. That move, he's done it before. I don't think he's put anybody away with it, but certainly giving some tribute to his tag team partner there. Joe Hendry showing his absolute power and dedication with that standing vertical suplex. And wait a minute now, Joe Hendry gonna go for the super sack of shit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, Dragon Lee with the elbows. Oh, and that's what happened at opening night when Drew McIntyre countered and nailed Joe Hendry with the Claymore. Sack of shit from Joe Hendry looking for the standing ovation. But now, Dragon Lee into the ring, sends him away with the Hurricane Rana, back up to his feet, another Hurricane Rana. But now Dragon Lee gonna fire away with some more shots. Look at this, Spanish Fly. Dragon Lee now into the pinfall. He could have the matchup won here. No. Joe Hendry gets the kick out. Dragon Lee to the top rope. No. Joe Hendry catches him by the throat. Standing ovation. Joe Hendry with the standing ovation. He could be walking away with the ENT Championship. No, Dragon Lee's arm under the rope. Maybe he kicked out, maybe his arm was under the rope. Regardless, this matchup continues, and these two are hammering away on each other. Dragon Lee, big right hand. And look at this big open chest chop. Dragon Lee gets a big right hand. And wait a minute, Joe Hendry tried to go for the knee onto Dragon Lee, and he hit the ref by mistake, and now Dragon trying to take control, but Joe Hendry takes him down and stops him. Dragon Lee rolls to the outside to get some recovery. And wait a minute, there's someone in the ring! Wait, wait a minute, it's Drew McIntyre, and he hits a second Claymore onto Joe Hendry. What in the fuck is this even about? Drew McIntyre just Claymore to Joe Hendry, not once but twice, and Dragon Lee takes control with Operation Dragon. Dragon Lee hooks the leg, and Dragon Lee, with the help of Drew McIntyre, retains the GPW ENT Championship. I don't know why Drew McIntyre was dressed in the way that he was, but either way, you're still GPW ENT champion Dragon Lee, the Work Dragon, has retained his championship, and we thank you all for joining us here on the season premiere of GPW Seas. We'll see you on the 29th.